good morning to you guys. Hope you had a good weekend and you're fully rested. We've got quite a busy calendar ahead. Obviously we've got the RBA interest rate decision, and then we've got the BOE on Thursday, and we've got NFP on Friday. Well, we've got the inflation data from the Eurozone and quite a bit of GDP and retail sales data from Europe. All high severity, so it could be a big mover. It's worth mentioning that the DXY is currently down, so you can get your trading view tab and just keep an eye on the DXY and keep an eye on that. That will obviously impact euro, because this is the euro weighted dollar index. So bear that in mind, that we are actually down, and for the fact that on here, on the weekend video I was saying how S&P was a buy because of this. Because the retail guys is selling, we should see price come up to punish them, and so they continue to sell, price will come up. If price comes down, it will only cement their cognitive bias in that it's going to continue to fall. So in a way we can encourage a little bit of selling in order for them to convince themselves it's going to fall. If they convince themselves enough, then they'll just sell it even more. So in a way, it coming down is a good thing, because it'll just screw these guys. It will reinforce the trap that's being placed. SSI is pointing down, the moving average, is pointing down, the SSI is pointing down, so there's an agreement, okay? And because of that, the dollar is possibly going to not perform that well today, right? Because we're going to be potentially risk on for the fact that we're going up on the S&P. So just a quick look at your indices, well, actually index, because I can't for some reason show you the other indices. It won't allow me to load them, so I'm going to remove this indicator. It's my symbol changer indicator, but it's not allowing me to click on those indices, which is kind of annoying. So I'll do that after this video. But however, on the US 500 we had exceeded the monthly range low, and this is calculated on historical data using the history center on MetaTrader 4. So we've way overdone on the selling, and if you look at like your technical oscillators on the RSI, we'd oversold. So we really shouldn't have breached 4508 because that's the monthly range low. We cracked that and we continued to really fall. So this is possibly a big flush out of weak hands, especially these wicks. They're pretty horrendous wicks. If you remember, I was saying we needed to go below 4,300, and we certainly did, and that flushed them out. So we should be seeing price go within the monthly range, which would mean that price should come up 4508 and 4815, and so we should probably be within those parameters. But for currently, for this week, we should be within the weekly range, which is that high and that low. So your weekly range high is there, 4550. So it's dead easy to remember. Like I said, I can't show you the other indices, which is kind of annoying, but it's one of those things. Let's look at let's maybe just look at pound, maybe. Where are you? There you go. Oh, it's just not let me load it. It's kind of annoying. Alright, so the GU, we've got the SLC above at 134.34, and we are 11 pips away, so it's looking likely. We did get the buy trigger on the TRIX indicator, which is from FXSI. I'm just trialing this better volume. What I'm looking for is a red high churn candle that agrees with the volume node. That's what I'm currently examining right now. So there would be the, that would be a good buy indicator, because there was lots of high churn, and so obviously it pushed price, right? So that's what I'm examining right now. It's just a better volume indicator, and I'm trying this out as well. So really, at the high level, we should be sell, but if they sell it, then it'll come up, and it looks like they're potentially going to sell it. Yeah, sort of sideways, isn't it, really? And so the one below is 13358. Maybe to look at dollar yen, Aussie yen, maybe. We'll look at dollar yen, or we'll wrap up the video. So 81.35. It looks like we might get the buy trigger. They're selling it, so you know we should probably come up to get the SLC. When the bar is 80.25, we always sell at the high level, but if they sell it, it's going to disagree with the static. Yeah, so they're selling it. So you know, if we continue, up will come. And don't forget this: your monthly, quarter, yearly open, your weekly open. So that where we opened last night is going to be pretty key. 80.56, and so that's that. So if you want me to look at any pairs, just let me know. I won't mind. And dollar yen, and we'll wrap up the video. And I'll try and get the. We'll look at some more indices tomorrow, I think. 115.70 and 113.40. They just sell on the technical, however we buy, and they sold it. So that would agree. The sentiment agrees for more upside. Technically, it's a sell on the crossover, but it might overlook the technicals, to be honest with you, and might just want to get this liquidity. Monthly, quarter, yearly open is here at 115.05. So this is where we opened for 2022. The fact that we're above is quite bullish. If we're below 115.04, that's maybe quite bearish, and then it would agree the technical. So just a quick one today. Remember to check your calendar. Remember to get the FXCM train station, and remember we want to encourage a little bit of selling, because then it will convince those guys we're going to fall, and we're not really going to fall. If you look at the big picture on on the S&P, it's ridiculously strong. So there we go. Let me zoom out. Yeah, so you wouldn't really want to sell that. It's too much of a beast. And you can see that it's a side that's quite good on the daily, and we're going to get a crossover, which is going to be a buy on the daily time frame. So we should come up to test the highs, and that's going to really screw with the retail guys. Alright, so that's that. So have a good day, and just trade safely, and you should be fine. I'll speak to you soon.